What's your name?
Jon Gillespie,
And what's the company?
Gillespie and Powers.
How long has Gillespie and Powers been in business?
It's been incorporated since 1938.
And what will G&P, we'll call them G&P, what do you do?
We're an industrial engineering and construction company specializing in high temperature equipment. The lion's share of what we do is around the aluminum industry, melters, holders, decoders.
So furnaces, who supplies the refractories for those furnaces?
We aren't married to any particular manufacturer, so we have our favorites. However, we match the need to the proper technical merits of the refractory. So by the time we use multiple vendors in the same furnace.
Well, I'd like to get that into that a little bit more, but you have the name of the company, so tell us, did you grow up in the business?
I did. My father had a partner in the business. And, I worked summers and holidays and things growing up. And out of school, managed projects and worked my way into the sales. And then upon my father's death, I ended up purchasing the business 10 years ago, approximately. And now I'm the owner.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of aluminum furnace makers. I would say among equipment in the aluminum industry, that's maybe the group that has the most companies, supplying. So what distinguishes your furnaces from others?
Well, we're in contact with the end user. And so we have a little bit more insight of their needs. We don't have a widget that we sell them, a 2,000-pound widget. We have a customized furnace that meets their needs and their footprint, which all of our furnaces are custom. We don't have one on the shelf that fits every application.
You're talking a little bit about furnace and refractory design and not having the same refractories within the same furnace. Why?
Well, because we do have the ability to go on the market and get the proper application. We don't have to sell one product. So a lot of times we'll put multiple vendors in the same furnace because of the aluminum resistance in the lower metal line and the high temperature resistance in the upper walls, whereas maybe one vendor doesn't have the best product in both those applications.
I see. The company seems to have extreme longevity.
I'm the fourth generation right now.
And that's pretty amazing.
And my son's managing projects currently, and I think he has hopes of being the fifth.
Well, what challenges do you see for the furnace business in the aluminum industry? Do you see any ones coming up? Or is it looking pretty good right now?
Well, it's a fluxing, I think, happening now. Like you had mentioned, there's a lot of players in the furnace industry, although there's not that much new technology. And so a lot of our competition will come and go over the next 10 years. They don't bring a whole lot to the table. Okay, a furnace is a box full of bricks. Unless you have some insight to that box of bricks, you don't have much value added.
I see.
So with us, we also have a division that repairs those furnaces. We'll make them new, and then in 4 years, as the refractory wears out, we'll have a crew that comes up and rips a refractory out. If they need any modifications, that's a perfect time to change the geometry of the furnace, new door, new flue, damper, whatever that is. And then we'll do the steel modifications if needed, plus put the refractory back in. So that's sometimes 50-50 of our workload is repairs and modifications versus new furnaces.
I see. And what type of furnace do you sell the most of?
Well, we're big in sidewall furnace industry. Depends on what year, but I'd say year in and year out, most of our sales would be a sidewall.
I see. And so you don't sell to steel?
We work in the steel industry, however, we're not big enough for the steel guys. You know, they want to,
As in the sizes of the furnaces you offer, or?
no, our capital backup. They want to deal with somebody who's a worldwide international identity so that if something goes wrong, they have some high insurance
I see.
premiums to back them up.
Uh-huh.
You know,
And are your jobs all in North America, or do you go
no,
outside?
we do more international. Every year we do more international. We've done work in Korea, Japan, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, and
Okay, so you're completely
South America.
international.
Sure. We have an affiliated company we work with in Hungary, so we're following the European market also.
Well, I'm really proud that we're able to talk to you today as a great example of made in America.
There you go. We actually have a plaque on our furnaces that's so it says "Made in America."
Well, okay, John, that's just it.
Alrighty, great. Thank you.